Okay guys, so it's Max here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the changes that in the UK, the DVLA have made to the requirements that you need to convert your normal panel van when you buy it. When you convert it, the requirements needed to convert it, and you may have heard them, but I did look on YouTube and there's only like 3 videos that have actually talked about it. So there's one doing a video to get the news out there in case none of you have heard about it, but I'm sure many of you have heard about it, and if you have already registered it as a motorhome, then you're in luck, because I don't think they re-register it. This is all my opinion, by the way, on this and how I interpret what is coming off it, but I'll link this website and this thing down in the description because I had to go find it and it's not like the first result, so I'll link it in the description so you guys can check out this document, even though I will be screen recording. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'll be showing the screen record. If we scroll down to the second page, you get the kind of the types of different vans that are allowed to be converted, which is basically just like the vans. So van with side windows, special, you can read all of these, you can pause it and read it. Minibus, Luton van, ambulance, heavy goods vehicle, light goods vehicle, sorry, not heavy goods vehicle. So yeah, but if we go to here, so you'll notice here, the normal inside is seats and table, pretty much normal. Sleeping accommodation, yeah. Cooking facility, storage area, and 2 or more windows at least on one side of the main storage, of the main body. So that is the thing that's changed. 2 or more windows on at least one side of the main body. So here it basically means you have to have 2 windows on one side. You can't have like one window on the side door and one window on the other, and a lot of people have a window on the side door and a window like at the foot of the bed or on the bedside, like one of the little thin ones, and they a lot of the time have that. So if it's already registered, like I said, I don't think they will re-register you, but if you change something, I think you have to notify them. But if you're sorted and you're not going to make any major changes, yeah, you're sorted. But yeah, so you have to have 2 windows on the same side, which apparently is to let in more light. So obviously this doesn't include the windows, the driver or passenger windows in the cab, because that's in the cab, that's not the living accommodation. It has to be in the living accommodation, and the reason they give is to provide a reasonable amount of daylight into the living accommodation. Like really? Anyway, it has to have its own separate door to access the living accommodation. Excludes the driver and passenger door, obviously, and so you can have a window on the side door, and that will count as one of the windows on the side, because some vans don't have like space for 3 windows. So that does count if you have one on the side door. So you have to have the graphics, the motor style graphics, which a lot of people are debating. People are saying you could just have like a picture of a motorhome on the side of it, like motor style graphics. I think what it means is like the blue swishes and swells and the blue and the grey and the, all of that kind of the normal motorhome style you have. Has to have an awning bar attached to either side of the vehicles, and that's not at the rear. I have seen like 1 or 2 vans with it at the rear. So it's awning bar, and I think that's what it means is like you can have an awning rail where you slide the canvas or tarpaulin in, or the video I posted about the other weekend, you can check it out up here, because there was a guy who had an awning rail that he slid it in and he custom had it all made, which was pretty cool. But it has to have that. So the thing that is going to like, basically like most people have like VW transporters, the T5s and the T4s, that's like one of the most popular kinds that people convert or buy converted. They cannot be converted because it has to be a high top roof, and this does not include a pop top elevating roof. So it has to be a full-on fixed part of the vehicle high top roof. So yeah, and I'm guessing what this is for is to stop like motorhomes going into height restriction car parks, because they want you to pay or just not be able to stay in there because it's a nice place to stay, because they put height restriction on. So if it's a motorhome, it can't go in those car parks unless you obviously have a T4 and it's converted, because you can still have a caravan, it converted, and even live in it, have it as a camper, whatever, but just not registered. It just means a lot of people do it because you get cheaper insurance maybe, or road tax, and some speed limits change, you can go a bit faster sometimes, bits like that, but you can make sure your vehicle is insured, and that the insurance company knows that the vehicle is a camper van and what it includes, and you can talk to them about it, but you can't have it officially changed on the DVLA as a motor caravan because of high tops, 2 windows on one side, graphics and an awning. Like, that's pretty much your average someone who can't be asked to build one, just buy one. People with money just buy a camper van, that's what they buy, the ones with the awnings and the graphics and the millions of windows and whatnot. Because skylights, they don't mention anything about skylights. A skylight lets in a lot of money, that's why, a lot of light, that's why the reason is to provide a reasonable amount. Reasonable? Seriously? Like, you can get a reasonable amount of light from a skylight and a side window. So as you may have noticed, like, my previous 5 or 6 videos are all van videos, and thank you to my new 14 subscribers, much appreciated. I've gone from 59 to 73, I think that's 14. Thank you very much to all those new subscribers, much appreciated. And I think that is due to the fact that I'm creating these van videos, because I'm becoming more and more into it, even though I was like madly into it anyway. So but yeah, so next video is of course going to be another one related to vans, and this is going to be on 12-volt electrics to do with my mum's. It's not going to be the solar panel and 12-volt, it's just going to be the second half. So like, after your battery, it's going to be what fuses to use, what wiring to do, what this, what that. So it'll be external wiring for me, but stay tuned for that video. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell icon, and remember, if you like this video, remember, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video next Wednesday.